Hey guys, Slud here. Welcome to my first Minecraft hardcore series. And for this series, I just plan on defeating the Ender Dragon. That is my main goal throughout this entire series. I just want to survive as long as I can and try to defeat the Ender Dragon. But without further ado, let's get right into this. Now, I've never played hardcore before. Every time I play Minecraft, I seem to do pretty well. Like, I don't die too often. But also, I at least die once per every, single player game I've ever started. So this is going to be a new experience for me. I'm definitely going to be super scared and scared of dying. My first goal right now is just to collect some meat. And once I have all the resources I need to go on a long journey, I'm going to be trying to find a village. And that's what most of my days are going to be spent doing until I can finally find a village. And that's where I'm going to set up shop. The reason why I want to find a village early on is because I want to have a place with villagers so I can trade with them so that I can get books of mending. But I know there's an easier way to do this, which is just to set up an AFK fish farm. But I'm kind of worried of doing that because if accidentally I die somehow, then I'm going to be screwed because I'm going to lose the entire world. So AFKing is going to be something I try not to do too often, but it's probably going to happen eventually. I definitely want to get an iron golem farm up and running as soon as possible because I don't want to be spending hours each episode just mining, and I'm going to cut out most of the mining from the entire series. But for this first part here, there's going to be a lot of mining just because there's nothing else you can do in Minecraft. It's literally called Minecraft, and when you first start off and don't have all the resources and stuff, it's kind of hard to just get into a game and start playing. But this is definitely exciting for me. I mean, I'm probably going to have a few close calls, but I hope that I can actually defeat the Ender Dragon. And hopefully I'm going to stream it, so I'll stream the entire thing. And first thing I want to get is a bed. And the reason for that is not for the respawn, because obviously when you die, it's over. But I want a bed, so I never wanted to let it become nighttime at all during this entire series. That's also another one of my goals. Besides defeating the Ender Dragon, never let it become night. Probably going to fail that one real quick. But definitely for this journey to find a village, a bed's going to be super useful because I don't want to be traveling during the night and getting attacked by monsters. Now, besides that, I know I'm going to be so sad when I eventually die. And if I don't beat the Ender Dragon, that's going to be even worse. Like, I'm just going to be the biggest meme of all time. But I'll probably start up another hardcore series right after that and just try to finally beat the Ender Dragon again. I can't imagine a world where on my first time playing hardcore that I survived more than 50 days or 50 nights, just because it's definitely different from normal Minecraft in the way that death is just way more permanent and there's nothing you can do about it. Minecraft's such a hard game to play usually. Not necessarily because there's respawn, but I mean in general, you usually die a few times during the entire game. And there's very few people who don't die at all. I know there's speedrunners and stuff out there like that, but I'm definitely not a speedrunner, and I'm going to try to be the best prepared that I can be for when I finally go fight the Ender Dragon. Hopefully I find a spawner. Definitely if I find diamonds, my first use of the diamonds are going to be to build an enchanting book, just because, or not enchanting book, an enchanting table, just because I want to enchant my tools as soon as possible before I build anything like a diamond pickaxe or anything like that. I should probably collect some of these seeds just because I don't know when our next renewable food is going to be around, and if I had to guess, it's going to be a long time before we find this village. And the villages are going to be nice because obviously the mending books, but also free farms, man. The farms are already spawned in the game and we don't have to make them ourselves. That's it for the intro though. I'm going to fast forward real quick to when we're somewhere else in the world, and hopefully we found something like a stronghold or something like that, or something interesting at least. And hopefully I fast forward to when we finally find a village. If you guys have any recommendations of what you want to see me do before I beat the Ender Dragon, just let me know and I'll try to get it done. I definitely have lots of plans for this game mode, but for right now, it's just the simple task of getting everything set up before we can actually start exploring this Minecraft world. And eventually, I will update the game to the latest version. I'm not going to play on snapshots just in case it corrupts the game files, but I will play on the newest version whenever that releases and reset the nether. But that's the only thing that I'm going to change for this entire series. And speak of the devil, I found a jungle temple. And this is going to be great because it's going to give us hopefully a little iron and a little gold before we start. I definitely don't want to take any damage here. I did sleep the first night, so that's 1 day down already. And hopefully inside we have bamboo. That's going to be awesome. We're going to use the bamboo to make scaffolding. I already collected a little bamboo on my way over here throughout the jungle. But this is going to be really nice. This is going to help us a lot with the beginnings of the early game aspects. I want to make iron tools as soon as possible. And hopefully those will allow us to find diamonds. At least make mining be a lot easier. And I won't have to spend hours mining just to find a little bit of diamonds. But I'm going to skip again to the next clip. Hopefully we find the village. It's probably going to take a long ass time though. But I'm excited to find a new village and set up the base there. And it seems like I've already failed my mission not to let it become night. I knew this would happen. It's now, after tonight, it will be the 3rd day. I'm just trying to make it over here to this little island in the middle of the ocean. I definitely should have built a boat. I'm kicking myself right now. But this is going to be the first half night, I guess, that we actually go through. Of course, I'm going to sleep as soon as we get to that island, but hopefully no monsters spawn around us. I don't think they will because we're in the middle of an ocean, so we should be pretty safe here, but definitely not looking good so far. Already failed our first goal. Do you see what that is over in the distance? Oh my gosh, this has taken me so long to get to this point. I can't believe I finally found one. I've traveled probably around 6,000 blocks, but finally I found it. It's a village. The little villagers there. Little iron golem. Nice. I'm going to claim this as my house. We have a little food in here to start us off with. This is awesome. Perfect. It's just about... I wish we found a bigger one, but this will do for now. Nice little food supplies there. I'm gonna deposit all my items just because I don't want them filling up my inventory, and I definitely want to start mining as soon as possible so that I can finally advance and hopefully find some diamonds. Gonna move the bed though because that doesn't need to be there. And I'm just gonna build our little mine shaft here. I'm gonna probably put cobble stairs down to the bottom there, and hopefully we find diamonds down there. I'm looking forward to expanding this village and getting a villager breeder up and running as soon as possible. I did find melons, but I didn't find any carrots, which is a really sad part. I did hope to find carrots. Maybe there's some in the village. I'll check later on though. The first thing I want to do is go downstairs and start mining as soon as possible. Building some torches just so we can light up the downstairs part. I'm going to try to stay away from caves as much as possible. I do not want caves around me at all. It's just going to lead to death, and death is the last thing I want. I want to try to milk this series for as long as possible. Like, I do not want to die anytime soon, and I definitely don't want to start over. Like, this has been a goal of mine to play a hardcore survival for a long ass time now, and I'm just happy to be finally doing it. Even though I had a few close calls on my way here, I actually almost fell into a ravine, but I wasn't recording, so already my heart was pounding at that moment. Like, I was so scared. But I'm gonna just hopefully find some diamonds down here. I'm not gonna record myself mining all the way down here and strip mining. That's just not gonna be fun at all. So I'm just gonna cut to the part where hopefully we find diamonds or find some iron ore, and I have something else to talk about. Okay, I found something really important. I found some redstone down here. And redstone, I don't use redstone too often, but it's going to help us a lot because we have that gold that we got from the jungle temple, which is going to be awesome because we can now use that gold and redstone to make a clock, which is going to be extremely helpful when we're out mining and things to let us know when it is nighttime, so I don't find myself back up on the surface and then going outside and being surrounded by monsters. I was mining for probably only 15 minutes, so I still haven't found any diamonds yet, but the clock is definitely a priority for me, just so I know every time when it's day and night, and also so I know how many days go by, so I can tell you guys which day we're on. Right now, this is day 5. We are not going to sleep though, so it's been a couple days now. I'm pretty happy with the progress so far, mostly just mining away. I'm not sure how much you guys want to show mining. I don't like it when I see it in other YouTube videos, so I'm not going to show it too often. But the next clip, I promise, I'm going to keep mining until I find diamonds. So I'm just going to cut to my reaction from when we finally find diamonds. Oh my god, finally. Holy. I've been mining now. It's been 2 Minecraft days. I think we're now on day 7. I'm not entirely sure. But finally, hopefully this is a 8 vein and not just 5 diamonds here. I'm really happy that we found this. I can finally put my mind at ease. I was like, how have I not found diamonds yet? I've been literally mining for so long and strip mining, like being as efficient as possible. But finally we have diamonds, definitely, and we have enough for a pickaxe and the enchantment table, which is perfect. Even though it wasn't an 8 vein, I'll still take 5 diamonds any day of the week. Well, I'm gonna cut the video here. If you enjoyed the series, please leave a like and comment down below, and consider subscribing. It helps me out a lot, guys. I'm just starting off on YouTube, trying to make it big, you know. Nah, I'm just kidding, but I really enjoy making these videos. A lot of moments here. I built this over lava, the mine shaft, so I almost died again. So hopefully I don't die and I can rewatch these videos one day. Anyways, peace, guys.